It's tonight. It's tonight now, it's not the morning. This is him again. Welcome back to Simple Survival. This feels quite weird recording in the kitchen. This is my kitchen. Welcome. If you see any mess, ignore it. I've tried to tidy up, I'm not good at that. Yeah, this feels quite strange doing this. We're in the kitchen because today we're going to be making up some wild garlic pesto. Of course, I've got a drink. All I could find was raspberry and red currant pink gin. Pour ourselves a little bit of that while we get started. So you don't need much. You don't need much to this. If you saw my last video on finding the wild garlic, then you'll know that I found a heck of an abundance of it. Grab it. Still in the bag. Got quite a lot. I didn't get too much. I didn't get. Just dropping it all over. We didn't get too much. We just got a nice amount. Yeah, we'll clean that off in a second. Once I clear the sink. You need those, some pine nuts, some garlic, and one thing I forgot to get. It's there. So I've got it. Parmesan cheese. Grana Padano. So, let's wash this garlic. So we don't need to go crazy with this. We just need to give it a rinse off to make sure there are no little critters on it. Chuck it in a bowl. Obviously, because this is just picked, quite fresh, there could be anything on it. So, always make sure to do this with cold water. Just give it a little rinse. Give it a little rinse. You see all types of shit coming out of it. Make sure when you've done it, you let them drain pretty well. Squeeze them out if you have to. It's all going to get crushed anyway. Yeah, you want to make sure there's not too much moisture in them. They don't need to be too dry. And then we'll take you back over to the prepping area. But at this point, I would recommend that you have a drink before moving on to the pestle and mortar side of things. I'm going to get the leaves in there, get them crushed up and real nice, start adding the other stuff. Now if you've got a blender, you can obviously use a blender. I don't have a blender, so I'm going to be doing this by hand. Because the pestle and mortar only fit so much in, we'll be doing it in batches and then taking out the pulp and the mulch. Nice, she's squeaky. Right, so some people like to take out the stalks because they say they taste a little bit bitter. In a dish like this, which is pesto, I don't feel like there's any point in doing that because there's so much flavour in this that there's not much benefit from taking off the stalks. It's just extra work. There you go, speed this up. So once we've got it to like quite a broken up mulchy state, something like that, you're going to want to start adding some more ingredients. So the ingredients we're going to be using are a couple of garlic cloves. You can use fresh garlic cloves. I've just got these in, so I don't know, I'll take a couple, like 3 of these. It's more for aesthetic than it is for flavour. You may get those white flakes in it, so that you see so much in pestos. So yeah, you want to get them mulched in as well. Yeah, so we've got a bit of garlic in there, a bit of normal garlic, a bit of wild garlic. Next up, get this off the side, I don't want to lose any. I'm going to go for the pine nuts, just your normal, ordinary pine nuts. There's no hard and fast way to do this. We're just going in. So I'm looking at what I've got. I'm guessing at how many pine nuts I need. I don't know. We'll start with that and see how we go. Crunch them up. You can toast them if you want. Once again, I like it to be fresh and light, and all that sort of stuff. So get that mulched in. Making a few more maybe. Gordon, I know you watch my videos. You keep your mouth shut, yeah? We'll not tell anybody that this is where you learnt it from me. We'll just we'll keep that to ourselves, yeah. Once you've got those mixed up, you want to get cracking with your beautiful, beautiful cheese. I say beautiful, beautiful cheese. I'm really not a fan of Parmesan on its own. Obviously with this, it just makes it. It gives it that creaminess. A fair amount in there. Again, if you don't know quantities, just start small, add more later. That's always the best way to go. No harm in a bit of trial and error. No harm. Once you've got that all mixed up, you'll notice it gets a lot brighter. It's quite dark green at first, like almost black, after you've mixed up, like crushed up all the leaves. But then once you've added most of the ingredients, it becomes this beautiful, like bright green colour, which is real nice looking. To be honest, the only other things we've really got to add are oil and salt. This is the bit I enjoy because this is the bit where you need to start tasting it. First up, we'll do some oil. Right, I've made an error here. Yeah. And I'm going to pay for this in squirts. So you do want an olive oil, unless a miracle happens right now while I'm looking through the cupboard above you guys, which it doesn't look like is happening. I only have sunflower oil spray, so this is going to be top drawer. Nat. Anyway, we'll go with it. I'm going to need quite a lot of squirts because we need a lot of oil. I can't believe I've messed this up. Why did I not think of this? I mean, I could stop filming now, but I refuse to waste this garlic. It's not going to waste. And it's 10:30 at night now. I know, what a time to be cooking. And I'm not going to a shop. So, we will make do, and it will be just as nice. I don't need the pestle anymore. The mortar? Which one's which? Which is the pestle and which is the mortar? I never know. If you know, let me know. It's like, the thing I like about wild garlic is it doesn't smell like normal garlic. It's got more of a how do you say, leafy flavour to it. Green, you know, like a privet hedge, like someone's garden hedge. And you want to add some salt. We will need quite a fair amount of salt in this. Yeah, it smells like freshly cut grass, but with garlic added in the mix. I mean, it's a little bit of an acquired taste, but if you don't like it, acquire some taste. More oil. You can never have too much oil in a pesto. So it doesn't matter what oil I use. I use what I want. It'll be just as lovely. Right, taste test. She's spicy. What does it need? What does it need? A few more pine nuts maybe. Definitely more parmesan, which will pop in. And because there is a slight bitterness to it, I'm going to go for a tiny little bit of sweetener, just to take that edge off. It is getting a little bit late in the season to be picking the garlic. It's like June, so obviously not that late, but you're better off April time picking this stuff. I mean, you can't. You can pick it whenever it's there. But I was late to the party. I was late to picking. Couldn't find any anywhere, and then we randomly drove past the place. I don't know if you've seen the video. I'll put a link in the top corner if you want to watch that, of me finding the garlic. Yeah, so I was a bit late to it, but we got it. We hit the mother load, and I just felt I had to do something with it before it got a little bit too late. If you've seen the video, you'll see there was an absolute plethora of it. So I do need to go back, get a little bit more before it gets too spoiled. And taste test. Beautiful. Beautiful. Well, that is it, my friends. Oh, kimchi, that's what I'm going to say. I'll make a kimchi, that's the plan for the next batch. I'll just give you a little show of this. Light, where's the light? Where would it be better to show you? Mind the pots, don't worry about the pots. Point the camera down, eh? Stop being an idiot. Don't mind the floor either, don't worry about that. Oh. Beautiful bright green pesto. My recipe, do what you want with it. Just want to show you. It's not just for chopping up and putting in your salads or whatever you do with normal garlic. You can do quite a lot with it. There's a lot you can do. Sorry. Yeah, there is a hell of a lot you can do with it. If you've got any suggestions what you'd like to see, or suggestions to help me think of something different to make with it, you know where to leave them. But until then, I believe that's all I've got for you. See ya.